Hi everyone. In the last session, we are seeing the representation of double linked list and what are all operations that we are going to perform on double linked list. Now in this session, we'll be discussing how to create a double linked list. In order to create a double linked list, we need to follow some set of instructions. That is, we need to allocate a block of memory and dividing it into 3 fields, and after that accepting the data part, assigning none to the link parts, and establishing links to newly created. For every node that you are going to create in double linked list, we need to follow these 3 steps. Right? Let us see each and every step in detail. Right? Before going to that, let's see how a node is going to be represented in double linked list. Here, in case of double linked list, every node consists of 3 fields: B-link, which stores address of previous node; data, which stores the value; F-link, which stores address of next node. And this node is going to be represented by using a struct space D-link, and inside that we are taking 3 members: struct space D-link space star F-link, which stores the address of next node, and int space data, which stores the value; struct space D-link space star D-link, which stores the address of previous node, and 3 pointers, just like how we are taking in single linked list. The same way we will be taking here also. Now let us see the instructions. The first one is going to be allocate block of memory for node and divide that into 3 fields. So in order to allocate block of memory, we'll be using malloc function. You can see here malloc, and it takes argument as size of struct D-link. And what is the duty of this size of operator, which is used to find out the size of a variable? Size of operator takes some argument, and here it is taking argument as struct space D-link. And what happens internally? Size of operator is going to find out this D-link contains how many members. It contains 3 members, and it is going to calculate the size of each and every member. Here the size of each and every member is going to be 4 bytes. 3 members are there, 4 into 3, 12 bytes of memory is going to be allocated. Right? So 12, what bytes of memory is going to be allocated? Now, after allocating 12 bytes of memory, and for what purpose we'll be using, that is specified with the help of this instruction: struct space D-link space star, and it generates some address. That address has been stored in what? New. Finally, 12 bytes of memory is going to be allocated, in which 4 bytes will be given to D-link, 4 bytes given to data part, 4 bytes given to what? Forward link, and contains some address 1000. Does 1000 is stored in new node at the point. Right? This is how what we are allocating block of memory, and we are dividing that into 3 fields. Now, after that, we need to accept the data part, assigning null to link part. And this is how the memory is going to be allocated. And with the help of these instructions, we are accepting the data part, that is scanf %d ampersand of new node arrow data mix. In data part, we are accepting the data, and after that, we are storing null in D-link as well as F-link. So finally, your node is going to be represented like this, in which the data is 10, forward link contains null, backward link contains what? Null, and that 1000 is going to be stored in what? Now, the first step is allocating block of memory. Next thing is accepting the data part. And third step is we need to establish the links. When you want to establish the links, you need to be very careful whether you are creating the first node in the list or not. If you are creating first node, then we need to follow some instruction. If you are not creating first node, then we need to go with what are other instructions. Right? So checking whether it is first node or not, and how to check whether we are creating first node or not in the double linked list. How to check it, right? So when we are going to take a structure definition, in structure definition we are taking none to what? Start pointer. When we are going to perform this create operation, and still your start contains null, means we are creating first node. Here we are creating what? First node. That means that new node. This new node has to become what? First node. So what I'm doing is, if start contains null means this new node address I'm storing in what? Start. So your start is pointing to what? Newly created node, and that will be the first node in the list. That will be the first node in the list, right? So your start is pointing to what? First node in the list, and that node is going to be the first. And this is how the instructions are going to be executed, and this is how list is going to be created in case of what? single list. Suppose you want to create the second node in the list. If you want to create a second node in the list, this is the existing list. First node is already created. Now you would like to create second node. Again, what we need to do is we need to execute all these instructions, right? Allocating block of memory, accepting data part, assigning null to the two links, and checking whether we are creating first node or not. Here we are not going to create first node. We are creating what? Second, right? We are creating what? Second, right? So this is how the block of memory is going to be allocated, and which contains 2000. 2000 is stored in what? New node, and the data part is what? 20. D-link and F-link contains what? Now what we need to do is block of memory has been allocated, we accepted data part and we are assigned null to the link part, and we came to know that we are not creating first node, we are creating what? Second. Now we need to establish the links of newly created node with existing last node. There is only one node in the list and we need to establish the connections between 1000 node and 2000. And now to establish the connections between 1000 node and 2000 node, we'll be going with some set of instructions. Like these instructions we are going to follow, just like how we followed in case of single linked list, traversing from first node to the last node. After reaching to the last node, we are establishing the connections between the last node and newly created. Right? So let us go with instruction by instruction. Start has been assigned to temp. That means start is 1000, and that 1000 has been stored in temp. Temp is pointing to what? First. Right? And that is itself first node as well as last node. And after that, we'll be going with while loop. While loop saying that temp arrow forward link not equal to null means this is the first node and last node. Obviously, your forward link contains what? Null. Null not equal to null means condition is false. It does not enter into the while. It comes out of the while. After coming out of the while loop, what we need to do is we need to establish the links between a new node and a temp. And for that purpose, we'll be going with two instructions. That is temp arrow forward link is assigned with what? New node, and temp is assigned with the new node backward link. Right? Let us see that instruction by instruction. First instruction is what? Temp arrow forward link assigned with what? New node. New node means what? 2000. 2000 has been stored in what? Temp arrow forward link. So that there is established a link from temp to what? 2000. And next instruction is what? New node backward link. New node backward link is assigned with what? Temp. Temp means what here? 1000. 1000 has been stored in new node backward link. So that in the B link of new node will be having what? 1000. So that there will be a backward link from new node to what? Temp. One additional instruction will be added. This is that instruction will be added when compared to what your single list. And this is how what links has been established between the first node and second. Again, the user wants to create a third node. The same thing, we'll be going with what allocating block of memory and what accepting data part, assigning null to link part, and checking whether we are creating first node in the list or not. Right? After allocating block of memory, and this is how the block of memory has been allocated, and we are taking data part as 30, and we are assigning null to link part, and that 3000 is stored in. We need to establish the links between 2000 node and 3000. And for that purpose, same thing, what we followed in single linked list. And we are started visiting from first node till the last node, and same process is going to be done in case of double linked list also. So what I'm doing is start is assigned with temp. Start contains 1000. 1000 is stored in temp. Your temp is pointing to what? First. Right? After that, we need to check whether that is the last node in the list or not. For that, we'll be going with this while temp arrow forward link not equal to null. Temp means what? 1000. 1000 arrow forward link. 1000 arrow forward link uses what? 2000. It's not null, it's what? 2000. 2000 not equal to null, condition is what? True. If condition is true means we are entering into the while. Inside this while we have one instruction, that is temp is assigned with temp arrow forward link. It is the most popular instruction, and with the help of this instruction we'll be moving temp from current node to what? Next node. You can see temp is assigned with temp arrow forward link. Temp means what? Currently 1000. Arrow forward link that uses 2000 is stored in what? Temp. So your temp moves from 1000 node to what? 2000 node. Now I need to check whether this 2000 node is going to be the last node or not. And again, what we need to do, we need to check while. We need to go with what? While. That is temp arrow forward link not equal to null. That is 2000 not equal to 2000 arrow forward link. 2000 arrow forward link, what will be having? Null. Null not equal to null means condition is what? False. Condition is what? False. Condition false means it doesn't enter into the while loop. It does not enter into the while loop, right? We have reached, it indicates what we have reached to the last node in the list. After reaching to the last node, we need to establish the links between 2000 node and 3000 node in such a way that 2000 forward link should contain 3000 and 3000 backward link should contain what? 2000. And 2000 is stored in some pointer called temp and 3000 is stored in some pointer called what? New. Right? So here we'll be going with two instructions. That is, temp forward link should contain new node. Temp forward link is assigned new node, means new node is what here? 3000. 3000 has been stored in what? This forward link, so that the link is going to be established between temp to what? New. Now later we need to go with another instruction. See, new node arrow what backward link is assigned with what? Temp. Temp initially is what? 2000. And the 2000 is stored in backward link of what? New node. So a backward link is going to be established between new node and temp. And this is how the third node is going to be created in case of what? Double linked list. Suppose the user wants to create another node, then what happens is, again we need to allocate block of memory. After that we need to check whether we are creating first node or not. So if we are not going to create first node, then what we need to start visit from first node till the last node. After reaching to the last node, your last node is going to become temp, and your new node is going to become what? New node link we are going to establish between temp and new. Right? The same procedure what we followed in case of single linked list, here also we are going to follow the same procedure, except only one thing is that we are including one additional instruction. That's it. Right? Let us look on coding part of this. We'll be taking char space CCH is assigned with small y, and we are checking one condition that CCH is equal to small y or capital Y. And if that is true, we are entering into the while loop and we are allocating block of memory, accepting data part, assigning null to the link part, and we are checking whether we are creating first node or not. If you are creating first node, the new node address is going to be stored in start. Right? So if you are not creating first node, we are entering into the else part, and this is the logic where you will be starting from first node and you are going to reach up to the last node. So if while loop is going to be false, means that indicates you are reaching to the last node. You are coming out of the while loop, you are establishing the link. Earlier in single linked list, we will be having only this instruction, but in case of double linked list, one more instruction is going to be added. And after this, we will be asking the user, do you want to create another node? The user may enter, if he is interested, the user might enter what? Small y or capital Y. If he enters small y or capital Y, what doesn't matter, they we are taken both small y as well as capital Y. If I taken what? Small hand means the user is not interested to create, so that the condition is going to become false. It comes out of the. And this is how your create function is going to work in case of double linked list. In the coming session, we'll be discussing about traversing a double linked list in a forward direction.